All right, so it is 4/18/2023, and we have the new shrine for Dead by Daylight. I should say it's a little delayed, so it's the 4/18 shrine, but we're doing it on 4/20. We've been sick; you can probably hear it in our voice, but we want to make sure we didn't miss a week. So that's kind of what we're doing tonight. So this is going to be kind of a quick and easy one because there's not a ton to work with this week, unfortunately. We've had some good ones, some very quality perks recently. We do have some fun ones here, or ones that we might want to mess around with a little bit, but we'll go over them and then we'll kind of give our opinions real quick. So, with our survivor perks, we have Aftercare, which is the Jeff perk. And basically, whenever you are rescued from a hook or you rescue someone from a hook, heal them, or are healed, you see that person's aura. Um, so it's an aura reading perk. It's tough though because some games just don't go according to plan, and some of the things might not happen. It might be one of those games where you're in chase the entire time and don't have the opportunity to do this. So maybe you don't need to see auras, but it would be nice so you don't run the killer into your teammates. Or maybe it's one of those games where your teammates are doing all the unhooks, the healing, that kind of stuff, and you're kind of the gen jockey for that game. Then this doesn't do a whole lot, although it would be nice to kind of know what's going on around you. So just one of those ones that it's got a strong effect when it works, but there are a lot of aura reading perks in the game, and I just think you're better off with some of the other ones without the investment of the iridescent shards here. The second perk is a very new one, and this one just came out with the most recent set, so we're talking a couple weeks here with a Thalita Lyra perk, and this one is Teamwork Power of 2, and basically whenever you finish healing another survivor, you both move 5% faster if you are within 12 meters. And it can only trigger every 160 seconds. It's one of those perks. They've tried this with a number of perks where you do something and then you stay close to your teammate and you get a powerful effect. The problem is 12 meters is kind of tiny, right? Fine and dandy as long as you guys are sitting on gens or doing things together, not being pressured. But sometimes you have to split up. The killer comes your way and then you lose the effect. So I don't know how often you can keep this into play when things are going bad. When things are going good for you and you're rolling anyway, you don't really need this. So it's tough. It's tough. Tough to get these to work necessarily. When it comes to killer perks, we have a Wraith perk, Bloodhound. This one is really a beginner perk. You can get it with BPs. A lot of beginners start with Wraith, right? When it comes down to the beginner killers, Wraith, Doctor, if you were on a console, are really your main options, right? A lot of the other ones, like Nurse, I guess Trapper's in that list as well, like Nurse and Huntress and some of the other ones that you get, they require a certain level of skill and they're very unique. So a lot of the skills don't translate to other killers. So this one, though, does show you blood for 4 seconds longer, lets you track a little easier. If you've got nothing else, run it. It can be useful, but you really want to learn how to track without it. So, last one we have here is a Trapper perk. So you could spend the blood points on it instead of spending your iridescent shards, but maybe you just hate playing Trapper and don't want to level them up. So maybe Agitation is what you want to grab from Trapper. And this is a good perk, right? It increases your movement speed while transporting bodies by 18%, and your terror radius is increased. So it can work with perks that rely on terror radius, and also can be very helpful for a number of different builds. Some of them are more mean, but some are good. If you're running a lot of Scourge hooks and you want to make sure you get the Scourge hooks, even if you have bad RNG, boom, this can help with that. You also can use this on killers like Trapper and Bubba to play a basement strategy where you want to force people into the basement, protect the basement, get your kills that way. Not the most fun for survivors, but can be fun for the killer. And the other option is more of a meme option, and that is kind of the backpack strategy where you put Mad Grid, Agitation, any of the perks that allow you to carry longer. Maybe perks allow you to see survivors while you're carrying it. It's that one Wesker perk. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, you can do something like that, and then you just go around smacking people and trying to get downs and injures while you're carrying a survivor around. So that may be what we mess around with on stream tonight. Is just maybe a backpack build. I might throw Agitation on and test out how the new and maybe improved, maybe nerfed Scared Choke Pain Resonance works, and we might mess around with some of the other ones that may be stronger now. That patch 6 point, is it 7 that came out? I always forget what it is, 6.6.7, whatever it is. Now that came out, some perks might be stronger. So we're gonna mess around with that. So like we always do, we're gonna pop up our little pen here and we're gonna kind of write down our tiers here so we can take a nice screenshot for our thumbnail. But basically what we have here is we have kind of a build specific perk with agitation. And we'll say it's more build around support is what it is. It's a support perk for build around me kind of builds. You're kind of all in on the strategy, and then it helps. This one, we're talking trash, right? There's so many better options. It's definitely close to last place here. And these ones, we're probably going to give them the trash label, though. Your mileage may vary. You might be able to get them to work out a little bit better, but they're kind of trash or meme. So, not a lot to work with here, but hey, good week to save some of your iridescent shards or pick up agitation and keep it a cheap week. So, we're going to test some of these out on stream, and we will link the video from that stream right here at the end of this video. So, if you'd like to check it out, kind of see if we can make agitation work pretty well for ourselves, we might test out some of these other perks as well. So, stay tuned for that, and you'll find out at the end of the video. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, kind of picking our brains a little bit, getting our opinions on these perks. Hopefully, it helps you in game and with spending your iridescent shards. That's what we try to do here, educational content. But we'll keep this short and sweet. I'm Smig. I'm signing off. Hopefully, we'll see you in the comments or in the fog. Take care.